Well, good morning, folks. Welcome to another fishing adventure. It's early, sun's coming up about right now. There's fog on the water. Dashboard said 32 degrees on the way here today. It's the first frost of the year. All the grass is all frosty. All the weeds have been shriveled. It is October 23rd, I believe, so first frost. And although the air temperature is really cold, the water temperature is not. It's about 60 degrees. I've been fishing here the last 2 days. Water temps, fluctuate depending on depth, but upper 50s, low 60s. But they're dropping fast, that's for sure. In a couple of weeks, carp fishing is going to be done here. They pretty much quit biting once the temp gets below 50 degrees. I quit carp fishing. Usually that's around November 1st. And of course I fished into the dark last night, and this happens more often than not when fishing in the dark, putting rods away in the dark. Just can't see and it tangles to undo. Fished the same spot yesterday morning, had a pretty good look. I don't remember exactly what it was. I caught like 4, maybe 5 fish. No giants, but I know they're in here. Last night at a different spot on this same lake, I did catch a 23-pound fish. That was the big fish of the day there, so hoping to replicate that here. 2 tiger nuts are going on the hair rigs. Those are vanilla flavored. This is one of those lakes where the fish seem to like to surface a lot. I see a lot of surface activity when I'm here. Every lake is different. There's some lakes that have big fish that I fished where you wouldn't know that there's carp in the lake at all, because there's just never any surface activity, but there's giants in there. But they like to surface here. Why that is, I have no idea, and I'm not even going to attempt to theorize, because it would just be making up stories, guessing. But yeah, if you want to make up some stories and guess about why some carp surface in some lakes and some don't, feel free to do it down in the comments. I figure it's probably something pretty trivial reason, kind of like how there's like certain neighborhoods where everybody on the street loves to go excessive with the Christmas lights. There's no real reason for it, just kind of being part of a social group, I guess. I don't know if carp have social skills with each other. Maybe they do school up, but I don't know if that has anything to do with social behavior. It's probably more about safety and numbers type stuff, just like all fish do, schools. Water clarity at this place is outstanding for Iowa. This is an outlier. It's not normal for water to look this clear in Iowa. And that's one of the reasons why I love this place so much. It's just such a gem. Such a gem. Pack bait is left over from last night's session. It is my usual base mix of oats and sweet feed pellets, and then there's a can of fruit cocktail in there. There's a few kernels of corn too from the tail end of a different batch of pack bait that I mixed in here, but yeah, it needs some water. It's too crumbly. Just 2 handfuls of water there. Give it a little toss. Kept this in the refrigerator during the night. That helps to slow the decomposition. I've kept it in the fridge for at least a week or more, and it never gets moldy, but sometimes it does break down to the point where it's just a paste, and that's still usable. But yeah, it lasts a long time in the fridge. Don't have to throw it out if you got leftovers, but it is cheap, so I do throw it out sometimes too, just because it's so cheap. I think the old-fashioned oats are probably $3 or $4 for a tube of those at the grocery store. I buy mine at Sam's Club in 10-pound packages. Those 10-pound packages are I think it's like $7 or something like that, and that's the best price I found anywhere. Even if you go to a restaurant supply place, you can get a 50-pound bag from a restaurant supply, but the shipping of a 50-pound bag kills that deal. That puts the price. You might as well just go buy the tubes at the grocery store. There's a link in the description to the oats that I buy if you want to check it out. Yeah, if you don't have Sam's Club, I think I bet Costco has an equivalent old-fashioned oats case. I like this spot because it has it's near deep water for this lake. Out in the middle here, it's about 20 feet deep. Oh, I accidentally stepped on that one while I was walking around. Okay, I'll just pack it back on. Is hook bait alright? Yeah. So putting these baits in about 7 or 8 feet of water, that's about the middle depth between the shallow and the 20 feet out there in the deep. So I'm just trying to catch them in the middle there when they're traveling back and forth from the deep to the shallow, or just cruising, you know, the mid depth. When I got here the other day, I tested. I put baits out in the deep stuff and then closer into the bank, and I did some testing of that, and all the fish I caught came at that mid depth at 7 to 8 feet. So I'm just not even fooling around with any other depths. That's where I'm putting them. Oh, I got a bite already. I'm getting a bite already on the first one that I casted out. On. That was fast. I didn't even get all 3 baits casted out yet. Probably a good thing, because this fish is going that way and he's going to get in my other line. I don't even have the net ready yet. I don't have the net ready yet. Well, I gotta quit fooling around with the net, because I'm not even going to be able to use the net if I let this fish run clear over here in these tall reeds. No, you don't. Get out of there. He went into the reeds. He went into those reeds over there. Alright. So, the fish went into the reeds, and the fish feels like, yes, I made it to the reeds. Phew, I'm safe. And I'm going to let him think that for a minute here and give a little bit of slack. Because what I want him to do is swim back out of the shallows where those reeds are, because he's in the reeds. In fact, while I'm letting that fish relax, I'm gonna get the net ready. Okay, I have a usable net. Let's go see if I can convince this fish to swim back out into open water. Yeah, he's doing it. He's doing it. He's going that way now. Gosh, I love it when a plan comes together. He must be hooked well, because if he got into those reeds and still didn't get away, he must be hooked really well. The water's actually warmer than the air, so it feels good to reach down into the water. It actually warms my hands up. Oh, I just saw him. He's rubbing his face on the weeds. No, you don't. Come here, man. You're thrashing around, scaring off all the other fish, too. Get in here. Yes. Yes. Oh, quiet down now. Quiet down now. Don't do that. Yeah, I definitely don't have the mat ready either. I'm just going to leave that guy right there in the net while I go get the mat set up. Hopefully it doesn't pull my net into the water. Yesterday morning when I fished this spot, I sat here for 2 hours before I had a bite. Fish didn't start showing up until about 10 o'clock. So I was kind of prepared for that today. Guess not. Oh yeah, this is a good fish. He's had a minute to recharge there. Yeah, he was hooked real good. Got all of that lip in the hook gap there. Yeah, pretty great fish. Start the morning out. Mid-teens would be my guess. I'm not going to put a scale on him. I'm going to get him back and get my other baits casted back out. But yeah, it's kind of dark here this morning yet. Sun hasn't hit this spot yet. Starting out fast and furious. Teener in the first 5 minutes. Well, that bubble trail that I was seeing out there is gone. I don't think it was this fish. It seemed like it was at kind of a different spot. Thrashing around might have scared off some fishes. You gotta turn around, buddy. There you go. See ya. No, I'm not gonna start getting the net ready before putting the baits out. Putting baits out is first priority. I'm not gonna change my routine there. This is pretty rare. Having to catch a fish before I have the net ready. Usually I do the net right after. Cast baits out, get net ready. That's the usual routine. Oh, just saw another splash out there. Okay. Guess I didn't scare him all away. Well, that was kind of a soft landing there. I don't like that very much. Might have landed in some weeds, but I'm going to leave that for the time being while I get that other rod rebaited and cast it back out. Hookbait did not survive that fight. Ooh, but the hook point did. Still good. At this point, my hands are just, I can't, they don't hurt anymore because they're completely numb. Completely numb. It's the cold hands fishing season. Time for to get all sorts of dried skin and cracked knuckles, and just the cold hands fishing season. This fruit cocktail. Hey, there's the cherry. Cool. This fruit cocktail pack bait smells so good. It's just so sweet. It smells like a dessert. Uh-oh. That one's going. Drop back bite there. I'm just gonna go ahead and set this one down, not cast it out. Yep. This feels solid. Feels like another solid fish. Real solid. And the net's ready this time. Isn't that nice? This fish is kind of doing the same thing. Heading that way down there. Fortunately, I have a net ready this time. I got this fish on a pretty short leash now. Oh, it's not a dinko. Oh, he's got the line wrapped around his body. That's why it feels so weird. Okay, I thought it was a little fish at first just because something felt really weird. Gotcha. Yeah, the bites are coming pretty fast tonight. This is a nice fish. 10, 11, 12 pounds. Probably 10 or 11. So, back in the water he goes. I was gonna say something, but I just need to get this fish back, get him baits back out there. Get back to fishing. Alright, thank you. See ya. I was not expecting the fishing to start off fast like this today. It's good that it is, for multiple reasons. One is because it's so cold, it's just keeping me moving. I haven't stopped moving since I got here. Got set up and didn't even get baits in the water and just been moving. That's good, that's keeping me warm. Except for my hands. Nothing can be done about the hands. I was gonna buy some hand warmers to bring on this trip. Those little oxygen activated ones, you know. But I forgot. Gotta get the net cam put on. Got this nice clear water. I already missed 2 fish that I could have got some net cam footage of. I love this. This is probably my favorite camera angle on these videos that I make. This is my last day here. After this fishing session, I'm gonna head for home. I already checked out of the hotel this morning and gonna get all dirty, catching a bunch of fish here this morning, and then hop in the truck and drive 4 hours home. Be home for dinner, hopefully. No bite at all, just started screaming away. Just gonna hold in pressure, just holding steady pressure because it's big, whatever it is. This is big. I just couldn't give him an inch for that first little bit there because it was just pulling steady. This has the feeling like if I had somebody with me right now, I'd be like, reel in my other lines. because this is something that I want to focus all of my attention on and don't want any chance of tangles with other lines. This feels really good. I'm gonna step out here into the sunshine. Oh yeah, that feels good. It's a little after 9 o'clock and things are starting to warm up a little bit. The sun's just about to hit my fishing spot here pretty soon. And that's gonna feel real good. This fish is going to the right, and really not much I can do about it. He's gonna go where he wants to go. And I'll just follow him, keep tension on the line, and try to keep it out of the snags as best as I can. I have no net with me, I'm just following this fish because I can't let any slack in the line happen. Not because I think the hook is gonna come out, it's because I don't want the line to droop and get wrapped in something. This fish is in these reeds right here. Oh. Don't go in there. Don't go in there. Come over here. Yes. He's swimming right at me. He's swimming right at me. He's right there. See him? He was swimming right up to my feet. He's in those reeds again. Oh, I can see him. He's rubbing his mouth on the weeds. All right. I gotta go back and get the net. Okay, I got him on the right side of the reeds here. Hey, come back. He's trying to go back out to those reeds. Come on in here. Come on in. There you go. I don't know exactly why this fish felt so huge from the start of the fight. I don't know, maybe this is just a skilled fighter or something, but I don't know, low teens, I guess 13, 14, something like that. I don't know. Nice fish though, gave me a run for my money just like they have been doing all the time at this spot with those reeds out there. Every fish is a challenge to get them in. It's going pretty good. Fish 3, let's go for 4. Don't know why this fish felt like a giant. I guess it's just me being optimistic. Go ahead. You're free. See you later. Sorry to ruin your morning. When that fish bit, I was looking at Google Maps trying to decide which route I'm going to take home today, and decided I'm going to take the interstate all the way home. Only 4-lane highways all the way home because it is harvest season, and driving on those rural roads, those 2-lane highways in October is brutal because every 10 minutes you're getting stuck behind a slow-moving farm vehicle of some type, and it's just unpleasant. It's just unpleasant. So even though it's farther, more miles, and it can take me a little bit longer, I'm gonna take the 4-lane highways all the way home if I can. Well, most of the way home, and just have a relaxing drive instead of having to pass farm equipment every 15 minutes. But this is Iowa. There's no guarantees. There'll probably be a combine on the interstate today. Drop back by here. Yep. Fish on. It's been hours. Oh boy. This feels like it got into something. I don't feel a line rubbing on anything, but it's just like, it's just solid. There's nothing moving. Like this fish got into some weeds or something. I was fighting fish like normal, but then all of a sudden it was just like I couldn't make any more progress. It was just like I was hooked onto submarine or something. Just wouldn't budge anymore. I'm gonna slack it up a little bit here. Just stand here for a minute and wait for that fish to go for another run. I did not feel the fish get off or anything like that. It was just a good fight, and then just couldn't make any progress. So I don't know what it had to have swam into a clump of weeds. It's the only thing it could be. Usually if it's some kind of a tree or a log or rocks or something like that, I'd feel it, rubbing on the line, but there's none of that here. It's been a couple minutes and haven't felt the fish. I'm gonna walk down the bank and try to pull at it from a little bit different angle here. See if that makes a difference. Not ready to start horsing yet and start pulling real hard. Still trying to be as gentle as possible here. Well, I'm a good 40 yards down from where my setup is. I'm trying to pull from this angle a little bit. I'm just not feeling anything. Nah, it just doesn't budge at all. Alright, well, unsuccessful down here. I'm going to walk down the opposite direction. Try to pull at it from the left and see what happens. Go down this way. Try to pull it from this angle and see if that changes anything. No relief. No matter which angle I go, the only next choice is to swim out there. I don't think I'm gonna do that today. Well, this fish leaves me with no choice. I'm just gonna have to go ahead and give it a good pull. And hopefully, whatever I'm snagged on comes loose and not breaks my line. That's exactly what just happened. I just pulled and whatever I'm hooked on moved. Yeah, I'm bringing it in. I'm making progress now. It's really heavy. I have the biggest clump of weeds ever, or I have like a tree, or I have a 30-pound fish and some weeds along with it, because I'm bringing it in. Yeah, I'm bringing it in. Whatever it is. This is why I use 20-pound mono. 12, 15-pound stuff would have broke long ago. Oh my gosh, it's a huge clump of weeds. Huge clump of weeds. Is there a fish in there? Wow. Get in here. Look at that. I don't think I've ever caught a clump of weeds that big. I'm gonna bring it up and weigh it. Let's weigh it. Oh, there's a fish. There's a fish in it. It just moved and it scared the crap out of me. Oh. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Oh, there's the fish right there. There's the fish. It's still got the hook in its mouth. Okay. What the weirdest catch. That's the weirdest catch ever. I didn't think there was a fish in there. I started grabbing the pile of weeds because I was going to go weigh it just for fun, just to be stupid.
and it started moving and startled me. I thought I had a snake or something. Okay. I gotta get all the weeds and everything because the line is all wrapped up in the weeds. This might be the strangest catch ever that I've ever had. Look at all those weeds. Fish and weeds is right at about 16, almost 17 pounds, 16 pounds, 14 ounces. So let's get this fish unhooked first here. Oh, this just fell out. The hook just fell out. Isn't that convenient? All right, off with the weeds. So yeah, this fish did have his head stuck in a clump of weeds. Swam face first into a clump of weeds and just stayed there. Probably the reason it was so calm and stuff is just because he couldn't see anything, had his eyes covered up with weeds. This is not a huge fish, 10, 11 pound fish, something like that, but what a strange catch. Entertaining, I must say that. You know, 3 fish right away in the morning, sunrise, and 3 hours later, nothing until now. And it's noon, it's time for me to head home, so this is a very interesting way to end the session. Thankful for this fish. Thanks for watching, I appreciate it. See you on the next one.